Okay, April 29th, and we're continuing to watch the Haarp downburst in the Florida Panhandle area. This really has not changed a whole lot, except that they've kept the downburst going, and now they have actually killed most of this extremely heavy thunderstorm. It's centered here, and they're actually killing it as the day goes on. And we can see this in the other wavelengths pretty nice and clear. You can still see the herringbone, and this is shortwave infrared. Here's the dry air view. So this is water vapor mode, so the black is dry air, and we can see this dry air being pressed. In fact, we can see the outflow boundaries right here. The dry air is being pressed in this area here. So again, they're trying to kill this storm, and they're just keeping focused in one spot. That's why we're getting these nice tree ring. That's why we get the nice tree rings. And you know, like I said earlier, this has now spread out so far and so big that you can't, it blurs out and you can't make it out anymore. But what we can see, and this I think is going to lead us to where the transmitter is if we look at the next rad. Where'd that go? Oh dear. No, there it is. There we go. Yeah, I mean, we can see it kind of trying to peter out there, right where the downburst of air is, and there had been a loop coming out here about an hour ago, and I should have videoed that because, okay, yeah, you can see the remnants of it. When this starts up, you can see the remnants, and that's where the downburst has actually killed that storm and separated it. The interesting thing here is, you know, I'm wondering, where is the transmitter? And you look at these little artifacts right here. That's the Florida Keys, and there's nothing on any other radar. I mean, that's not rain or anything, I don't think. And they're pointing this way, this way, this way, and these are kind of parallel. Okay. So to my mind, that is pointing back to the transmitter. So what is off in that direction from the transmitter? We have to go. This doesn't even show the Florida Keys, but let me try and draw a line here. Anyway, it's pointing about like this. So the transmitter is either going to be in Cuba. Move this some more. Let me make it smaller. Okay. Okay, we're trying to heat the ionosphere right here. The Florida Keys is showing a direction of like this. So in other words, if we track back, it's either going to be in Cuba, Jamaica, or Haiti. This is the three locations where this Haarp transmitter may be. And that would, like, Cuba would be the best, because you can cook Mexico, you can cook anywhere, even Central America. That makes you the king of the climate. You can starve everybody, take all their land. But I don't think Cuba is politically the place where it would be. The place where it would be is Haiti, because our military took over that country after the ugly earthquake, which was, again, man-made. It was a man-made earthquake, a Haarp attack, which then they ran in and stole all the gold, which kept the dollar going for another 4 or 5 months. Every 4 or 5 months, the U.S. has to invade someone and steal their gold. Otherwise, the dollar goes to nothing, which is the only way mankind is going to survive, if the dollar goes down. Okay, so back again. the Keys were showing, the clouds off the Keys were showing this direction, so right through Cuba, it's either Haiti, like this lower peninsula, this lobe here, or Jamaica. My money is it's this part of Haiti here. Whoops, too far. Let me go to satellite. And, you know, when there's a federal U.S. government area, they usually gray it out. But I bet they're not going to do that here. And, of course, you're not going to see it on satellite map because they'll just take the old. For instance, let me show you Puerto Rico, where they actually have a admitted radar station, and it's grayed out. This is off the little island to the east, and it is tiny. This grayed out area right here, this grayed out area, it says Rother Radar Station. See how it's grayed out? And if we look at satellite, we can see it's a little harp station. It's a little teeny harp. So that's what we're looking for, only about probably 100 times bigger, with a very large power station right next to it. With has to be near the ocean, so it has water cooling for the power station. Okay, so they're continuing to attack the storm on the Florida Panhandle, ostensibly to minimize the flooding and tornado risk, but this storm is going to persist another 24 hours, so we have no idea what it's going to do tomorrow. Alrighty, thank you for watching.